Hi Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm Celtic Gaia Tarot, and welcome to my channel. And your overriding energy of the week is Sun card. The Sun card in the deck always overrides any difficult other cards you've got going on, Pisces. It's just a feel-good week for you, and I am really pleased to see that. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Discs. Again, two meanings coming to mind. Some of you, there's financial issues. I wouldn't say bad, but you've got 4 disc cards, so there's overriding for some Pisces. There's definitely a financial theme going on. You might feel you have to preserve your the money you do have. It's December basically we're going into, so I think a lot of people are in the same boat. For other Pisces, there's a sign, as a feeling of needing to withdraw a little bit, protect themselves, or guard themselves a little bit. But I'm mostly getting finances, so this feeling of being guarded, I'm really getting as well, because you've got the Emperor card, who I find a very guarded card. But the Sun generally cancels out any other difficult energy, so try not to be too concerned. The reason I'm getting a big financial week is your additional guidance card is exchanging gifts. And this is the law of give and take, basically, Pisces. And I'm thinking of your December love reading. Okay, yeah, December love readings, and there was a sense of the give and take being a bit out of balance, Pisces. So your additional guidance card is maybe working on this give and take. And for anyone who's got a relational theme, maybe that's why you're a bit protected. You need a more sort of equal relationship, Pisces. But you're going to have to check out your love readings and make of them what you will. But this theme of holding back the love energy again is represented. You got the Empress card, just beautiful. Abundance, Mother Earth, sensuality. This is all the fine things in life the Empress represents. It's paired with the Queen of Swords, and this Queen of Swords can be generally an air sign person, traditionally, not always. You understand, it can be anyone who maybe you Pisces find a little bit, I don't like the word cold, but yeah, you know, traditionally stereotyped, a little bit cold, so you could be dealing with this person. They often make quite tough decisions, quite ruthless sometimes. Again, some of you Pisces are just cutting through some crap in your life, cutting through things that no longer work for you. Yeah, there's that sense of wanting to go down to what's important, what has value to you, Pisces, what has meaning to you, that sort of thing. But interesting combination of cards. I might go back to these. I've never seen these two paired up before. Yeah, and I'm back to your love readings again. There's a sense of some of you feeling that you were a bit fed up at the dynamic that was going on in your relationship. So, but you move on to very work-focused cards. The Emperor paired with the 8 of Discs, and that's what I mean. I think some Pisces are very focused on their career, their hobbies, their talents, their abilities, and trying to get the work-life thing going. You know, ground your abilities a little bit more. Bring things into being. So it could be businesses, creative projects, that sort of thing. And maybe that's why this need to hold your energy back a bit, to focus and that sort of thing. Because as you move on to the end of the week, you've got the 2 of Discs right next to the 3 of Discs. So this focus on creating and your focus on your material life is really, really strong, basically. There's just no way around it. 4 Earth cards, the Emperor and the Empress. There's so much focus here. And that Two of Discs is quite often about, some say it's about juggling finances. It can be, it's that sort of sense of sometimes you have to give more out before you get some back. That sort of thing. But it's not a financial hardship card. It can just be maybe a bit of a tricky time. And it's paired with the 8 of Wands. So again, I've got that feeling of Pisces putting a lot of energy into getting things done this week. New projects. That 8 of Wands is about loads of communication, very rapid communication, going back and forward. And maybe that's why you have that juggling card can also represent having to juggle different projects. That sort of thing. There's an awful lot of energy around you, Pisces, this week. But with that Sun, I'm really loving it, basically. You then move on to the 3 of Discs. That's about working with others. Again, I've got creative projects, community projects, but you're definitely not alone. But paired with the 5 of Cups, there's a sense of maybe not everything going as the way that you wanted it or the way that it's planned. But most people watching know this card, and you know the story of the 2 cups behind and the bridge. So maybe a sense of a little bit of loss at looking at what's been lost, and you understand, Pisces, after you feel your feelings, we need to turn around, pick up the cups and move on. And that 3 of Discs quite often for me is a moving on card. I don't know why, and other readers don't often see this card this way, but it's about getting new things off the ground. It's very often a moving house card when you're getting people to help you. And particularly with that 8 of Wands, there's a lot of new life this week, and with that Sun, and an awful lot of focus on moving your life in a new direction. Again, that Empress with that Queen of Swords. Some Pisces can definitely be cutting stuff through this week, sort of cutting through things that no longer serve them. For others, this is someone you're dealing with, you know, but you're holding your own, because I'm getting Pisces used more as the Empress. You're holding your own with this person. It's not a, just very, very different energies, both these signs. I could go back to your relationship reading about something being a bit out of balance, but check it out. It might help you. And your general reading for the month as well was, yeah, I think you got the Sun, didn't you? And you got the Fool and the sense of new life and new energy. Okay, Pisces, I really like your week, really focused. I'd happily say yes to that week. So I wish you all the best, Pisces. Bye.